All right, let's talk dating. You know, the thing men and women do. When they go out and make romance and whatnot. You read the title. Here's what I'll do to avoid breaking their hearts, right? And it's very simple, guys. I'll just tell them this. Look, I'm gonna just tell them from the jump. Now, personally, for me, guys, I like multiple women, right? And I think marriage is very good. I made a video about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I was telling you boys, marriage is a sacrifice, man. So choose your partner wisely. I still stand by that. But I'm also acknowledging that being monogamous naturally is not natural in terms of those thoughts that you have. There's a reason why when you were in high school, whenever you saw that bad chick walk past, you were like, damn, you know what I mean? And oh, let me even add a plural to that. Chicks. Many you looked around, didn't you? You're checking them out. You don't think they did the same thing to other handsome men in their year? You don't think they did that in high school, college? We all did. Unless they're asexual. You can a bit of an outlier, but we all did, man. That just proves monogamy is not natural. And with that being said, I too, I would say, fall into the category of monogamy is not naturally natural, right? In terms of just pure desire and what you want. So I'll say this from the jump. I say to the woman, I like multiple women, right? And right now in my life, I'm not looking to get married, right? I told them from the jump, yeah, because they know what to expect. See, what a lot of people do is they will probably have the same natural thought or desire like at me or most guys have. So I want to pursue and, just flirt around with different women, enjoy and get some experience and whatnot. But what they do is they have soft limp dick energy. So what they're going to do is they'll lie to this woman. They'll sell her a dream. Sell her a dream from the jump, telling this woman, I'm going to put it all in you. That can be interpreted in both ways. By the interpretation of, time and discipline. But, in this case, you can, it applies to, plausibly suggest that, the slong is included too. I digress. Moving on. They all lie from the jump because they don't have the confidence, to be honest. I actually genuinely truly believe, fellas, honesty is one of the best policies you can have. I'll tell you from the jump. I like multiple women. I'm going to date multiple women. I like women from all different races. I don't discriminate. I want to have some fun. I want to enjoy myself. I want to get experience. And this is the perfect test to see if the date's compatible. If she will stay, she will stay. Cool. If she won't, she won't. And it's good as well, in my opinion, because it prevents this woman from getting too attached, right? Let's say you're having a lot of fun and whatnot, right? You weren't clear with your intentions. So she'd be getting attached. And, women get a lot more attached to their men in relationships. So she's getting attached. She starts falling in love. You weren't honest from the jump. So now you're essentially selling her a dream. And then when you do your bachelor habits of jumping to the next room, to which I have no problem with, the problem was the lack of communication, because now you're damaging the woman. You're fucking her up. You're wasting her time. Committing her years to someone who never really truly loved her back, But if you're honest from the jump, I think it's very noble. I think it's a good sense of morality and nobility of character. Judgment of character, if you will. Because at least you're letting her know what's to come. So then this prevents the heartbreakage period, even if, and best case scenario, and you should, that's the purpose of the date, to enjoy each other's company, have fun together. She be enjoying your company. She knows in her head, let me not get too attached though. You told me in the beginning, you just here to have some fun. So she will have the mindset to prepare for that. Just gonna have some fun, not gonna get too attached, just an experience. And I'd probably say, and if something transpires from this, hey, come along. If I find you the best one, I'll probably mingle down with. That can be interpreted in both ways. But like I said again, I meant that as in time and investment. But you guys probably thought too, yeah, you can, that other definition to which we all know. Don't want to get demonetized, not they are monetized. But that can be interpreted also. Or sort of. So that's how I'd say, man. I probably keep my, no, not probably. I know I'd keep my intentions clear. I'm a very naturally honest guy, so that makes things a lot easier for me. So any other guy out there? I say any other guy out there because I know obviously naturally a lot of us are into dating women and whatnot. Fair enough, nothing wrong with it. I'm for it too. Just be honest in the beginning, man. Don't be one of them guys that just lie and they're unclear with what they want. You come across as uncertain, and your actions reflect that. But then it's just a bit harsh, don't you think? You know, women gets over invested in you. You don't feel the same way, and it's unfortunate that you have to feel that way. To which would lead to the heartbreakage because you weren't clear with your intentions in the beginning of like, bro, I want to date with multiple women. I like women of different races. I like black women. I like white women. I like Asian women. I like Latino women. I like Filipino women. Whatever's your taste. Personally, I like it all. Right? That's how I move. That's how I would say. I just tell them what's up. Yeah, I like multiple women. I'm not really in the position in my life to commit right now. I just want to kind of have some fun, enjoy the field, experiment on the field, see what type of woman's mine. I just say that, man. And it's no hard feelings. It's the man living his life, getting some points on the board. And eventually there'll become a time where I do get bored of it. I've seen it all. Right? And I'm like, go on, let me choose the best one out of all the women I've dated. Wife her up. And I'll be simple, just cut everyone off then. Because at least I've known. And very rarely do you get the find the one straight away, right? And with all of that dating experience, when you finally do have the one, it's like, yeah, at least I experimented on the field. At least I can go on my deathbed and say, all right, cool. I knew I was like to date a supermodel, or a woman from all different types of areas in the field. And I speak multiple languages too, so use that leverage prior to going to a long-term commitment. It's just good, just nice to know that you've done that. And eventually, yes, of course, sure there'll come a time I get bored of it. And I'll be married and fulfilled still, but I'll be like, I'm glad I did that. Rather than putting all of my eggs in one basket straight away and then seeing some baddies, and you have that thought in your head of like, fuck, I wonder what that would have been like. Just to date that caliber woman, or that caliber woman, or that caliber woman. So I see it's more so have fun around. And I don't mean fun as in be a degenerate, but personally for me and my needs, and this actually benefits the woman too because I'm being clear with what I want. I like multiple women. I have no shame saying that too. I always did like multiple women. Experiment, have fun with many. And when I believe the time has come for me to finally want to commit, I follow through. Simple.